This one for Jinx Reacts off the top of the brain. Happy hour first run, we had to drop it insane. Let's go.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Jinx Reacts. I am Gina Winks, and today we are checking out the January 2026 Patreon requests. Right now, I will be reacting to Dino Jelusick with Felipe Andreoli and Simon Phillips playing Thorn In Our Side. This is a request from our executive producer, Gwen. Making sure we get to hop back into the Dino Jelusick rabbit hole, and of which we all thoroughly enjoy, or at least I do, and I know Gwen does. So, without further ado, Dino with Thorn In Our Side. Let's fucking go. Oh my goodness. Thorn in our side. Whoa, no, no, no. Come between the lines. Second lullabies. Standing still while caught between the eyes. You and I will fly once foggy morning disappears. So we can chase the fears and forget the tears. You and I will cry once all the years. Disengage. Muddy waters cross the cage that kept us all built too hard, but now there is so much going on here. And I'm acting kind of surprised, but I'm not surprised because, like, pretty much everything Jelusick has been a part of has a lot going on, and I fucking love it. Gwen says to close my mouth. No! Y'all choose to watch. Anyhow, also, let's see. Gwen made note that Felipe Andreoli is a Brazilian. Bear with me if I totally screw that up. Brazilian musician best known as the bassist for the power metal band Angra. And then Ingo says, I know Simon Phillips. He played with Gary Moore, Chemical Brothers, Asia, Big Country, da 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 da. Anyhow, also, one thing I love about these particular videos, it's all like showcasing all the different artists like in their space or like while they're recording, which I think are they kind of like in their own recording spaces around like the world or whatever, which is what it seems like to me with the way that they have it set up. Regardless, I love it. And also, I'm so glad. This was fun to stop on this dude here. This room, I love it. It makes my audio engineer heart happy, like just seeing the space. That soundboard is what they like to call a dinosaur. It is fully analog, and this is awful. I should be able to name it without any question of a doubt. This is what it's called. Although I am horrible at memorizing anything ever. However, I will say this is one of the boards that I learned on as a part of my degree. And we had this board in the studio, in one of the studios, Studio A at Recording Workshop in 2007. Anyhow, it's fan-fucking-tastic analog board, and it's lovely. I just needed to admire that for a moment. Ingo says 6-string basses just look huge in my opinion. They do, and they're fucking amazing. One time I went to NAMM. I went to NAMM in 2000. Side notes like crazy. I went to NAMM in 2008 in California, and one of the I don't know, which vendor it was, yeah, I don't know which vendor it was, but there was a dude playing a 10-string bass that I walked by and immediately was like, I had to stop and like listen. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. It was a 10-string bass. And yeah, like the neck of it is like, how do you even fucking play that? I love it. Yeah, but it looks out of proportion. They sound great. Yeah, they do. I just don't know how, like, I mean, I also have tiny fingers, but like, I can't even imagine trying to play. Like, I could probably do five. I mean, I shouldn't say I could probably. I could play a 5-string bass, but that's about it. Like, I would not be able to do any more than that. Okay, I digress. Let's continue. And yes, actually, chat. Yes, that one time at band camp, except it was at NAMM. Let's continue. Dino's voice. So Ingo said, damn, for a moment he sounded a bit like Bowie, his lower register without the rasp. Yeah, I can hear that. Yeah, dude's vocals are just so... He can do there's many dimensions to his voice. That's not exactly what I was going to say. But he has so many things he can do with his vocals, and I fucking love it. And yes, Gwen says he is so pretty. Yeah, he is. And he's freaking fantastic singing. Versatile, thank you. He has a very versatile voice. Yeah, Ingo said, this is awesome, sister, thank you. And like, beyond his vocals, talk about complexity. There is so much shit going on. Time changes, time signatures, different. I'm pretty sure Ingo would know this for sure, I think. But like, it seems that they are playing different time signatures individually at times. In like the bass of when we'll hear it again, because I wanted to go back and see Dino. But the guitar solo is amazing. And during that, there's some crazy shit going on with the bass. And I'm pretty sure everything else too. Like, yeah, they're definitely okay. And Ingo said yes. Sometimes they are in different time signatures, but not the whole time. Right. That makes sense. I'm glad I didn't make that up in my processing of things. Anyhow, holy shit. Let's fucking go. Oh, that switch. the more and more I listen to different things from Dino, I just continue to recognize that genius level musicianship overall. And there was some really cool vocal layering happening. Yeah, it's lovely. It makes my audio engineer heart happy. Can't help but thoroughly enjoy Dino overall. And then you've got fellow genius musicians killing it all together. And Ingo said, not sure, at some point they were in 3/4, and the bass was kind of like 5/8 or something, which make them match every now and then. And then near the end, the drums are switching all the time now. And then Gwen did confirm it looks like they're in their own spaces, which I did notice that that is the case. They are in their own spaces. Ingo said he has a good hand in picking the guys to play with, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Gwen's like, he is a genius. He's not just a pretty face. Just a bonus. That's the pretty face is just a bonus. Anyhow, yeah. Dino Jelusick. Shout out to our executive producer, Gwen, for the request to keep us hopping back in to the Dino Jelusick rabbit hole. That was fascinating, fun. I love it. Make sure to subscribe to and support Mr. Dino Jelusick. If you like what you see here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and comment. I'll read every single comment. I cannot reply to all the comments, and I truly do love hearing what you guys have to say. It makes my heart happy. This community is amazing. Shout out and thank you to all of my Patreon members, aka Jinx Crew. And a big shout out to those of us who are here on the Patreon exclusive live, meaning you are a producer or executive producer, tier 2 or 3. And y'all are freaking amazing. So, if you aren't in the Patreon Jinx Crew and you want to support the channel in a huge way, go check out the Patreon link in the description. And you can become part of the Jinx Crew for $2.22. And if you want to get into these exclusive lives that happen once a month, the 4th Monday of every month, check out tiers 2 and 3, producer and executive producer. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you on the next one.